Hey, how we doing, guys? Longhaired Yeti here again. Here for the watch along for England. I've actually got an intro which I've sort of loaded at the too late, so I'm going to put it on in a minute as soon as it's actually verified itself on here. But that's why you got the 30-second countdown twice. Well, I do like the 30-second countdown. There's something about it that just, I don't know, tickles my fancy. Right, anyway, here's the intro to the watch along as soon as it bloody processes. Oh my days. Should have done this a lot earlier. This is not good. This is not good. You should be doing better. You should be doing better. This is an absolute disgrace. What an absolute disgrace you are. Right, anyway. So let's make sure we got the chat on there. And let's make sure we got some beer. Here we go. Right, here's the intro. Right, okay, so that's that done, and basically that'll get muted anyway because it'll get copyright. So that'll definitely get muted. So bit pointless, but whatever. Who cares? Always been a rebel, so might as well carry on doing what you do, ain't you? Right, okay, so we're gonna get on to the match. They're doing the national anthem. Anthem, even. Not seen the team sheet, so I don't know. We're getting booed. Our national anthem's getting booed. Actually, I don't like it either. Boo! 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 Sorry, not a favourite of mine. Well, now me stream's just gone down because I was booing. I bet, but that's why it went down then. Right, okay, so we can now get on, and I don't know actually. Still booing. Everybody's just booing, left, right, and centre, booing. Is Kane and Robertson doing the coin toss? And the team is Ramsdale, Guy, Dunk, Walker, Trippier, Rice, Phillips, Rashford, Bellingham, Foden, and Kane. Saka's actually on the bench, which is good. He's actually getting a rest for a change. And the team lining up for Scotland is going to show me in a minute. I've got itch on my ear hole. Wow, that's ridiculous. England fans still singing why they did the minute silence for the Scottish manager Craig Brown, and also booing the while they're doing the minute silence for the people in Morocco and India, Libya, I think he said. And the Scottish fans did not like that, and I don't blame them either. Why does this keep freezing? Come on, this thing's getting on mine. It's starting to get on my nerves. I'll be asking for a refund soon. I think just constantly freezing and buffering all the time on this. They need to get it sorted, man. They need to get it sorted on this Bing. Nope, lost it altogether now. What are you playing at, guys? Honestly. Oh my days. This is ridiculous. It's just constantly buffering. Oh, I've still got Football Manager on. What am I doing? Right, so I think I saved it. I can't remember. So I'll save it again just in case. Right, then quit that. Oh, mate, this is awful. This is terrible. I'm getting this all the time on these streams as well at the minute. What are you playing at, Bing? Seriously. Nearly every game I watch goes like this all the time. 70 odd pound it costs this. It's not a lot of money, but you know, I mean, what is this? What is this? It's just buffering. Oh, and you know what? I've about had enough of this. Just keeps buffering every few minutes. I mean, I know England plays slow, but wow. Oh my, this is rubbish. This is rubbish. Right, look, you better sort this fucker out. You need to sort it out now as well. It's ridiculous, man. Every stream. It's ridiculous. This Bing thing. Every single time at the minute, every game I've tried to watch, I just keep getting it buffering all the time. It's ridiculous. Everybody's booing everything. I don't know what. Everyone's just booing like mad. Right, 2 minutes in, England corner. That's gone straight. Oh, well, it's buffering again. Oh my days. How you doing, mate? Are you alright? What do you mean, sorry, please hang on, let me check. Get it sorted out. I've paid for it. Get it sorted. Hang on. Bloody hang you, you idiot. How's it going, Venom, mate? You alright, bud? I'm trying to watch this game, but oh my days, it's just not buffering like crazy all the time. Please hang on, let me check. Yes, get it sorted. Ugh. Oh my days, I know watching England's normally boring, but Jesus, this is even worse. Game's just buffering constantly. Can't even like. Oh wait a minute, we're back on now. I shouldn't have said that because it'll go off again in a minute. Absolutely rubbish. Right, I think they might have got it sorted now. Oh no, 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 no! We're getting the ring of death again. Oh my days! No, ring of death. It's the ring of death settings for the England game. Oh, we're back on. We're back on. And we're buffering again. Oh, bloody marvellous. This is absolutely bloody marvellous. I might as well just in place of Beauty. Yes, mate, on the bear again, dude. Yeah, 100%. You know me. You know me, mate. I'm always on the Kentucky windage, whatever that is. What is going on here? Seriously. Oh my days. Are you watching this? Are you actually watching this? Because I mean, I'm trying to watch it, but it's just not happening. Can't believe the England fans booed the minute silence either. Ridiculous. Some of them are weirdos, man. Absolute weirdos. Oh, man. What are we doing here? And then they're saying, just wait. Mate, you need to stand in front of me and say, just wait. You really do. You fanny. That's just wait. Get it sorted. Oh, my days. This is absolutely ridiculous. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Victor Moldrew settings. This is ridiculous. Oh man, honestly, is it? I'm gonna. I am, mate, and yes, that was bad. Yeah, I mean, I don't understand that, mate. At the end of the day, it's a game of football. Fucking grow a brain, man. Why don't they grow a brain? I know the English don't like the Scottish, or the Scottish don't like the English, or whatever. But I mean, there's no reason to do that. I mean, you know. Oh wait a minute, I've got at least 3 minutes. I've got 3 minutes of the game. Oh mate, I'm so happy. I want to pay more. How are you anyway, mate? I noticed the name change. Good one, man. Right, just playing it around the defensive area. Guy's got it. I think that's his name, Guy. Phillips plays a weird pass to the right. I'm back, motherfuckers. How you doing, mate? I've been trying to watch the game, but it just keeps buffering. They all started booing the when they did the minute silence for the Scotland manager that's died, Craig Brand, and the flood in Libya, I think he said, and people who died in Morocco. Why we're all booing that, I have no idea. Some of these people, man, they're just absolute morons. They really are. I mean, there was booing the national anthem, which I was doing as well, to be honest, because I've never liked it. So I'm not going to. I'll boo it as well. Hate it. It needs to be that Sex Pistols, God Save the Queen. We'll have that one instead. I'll get behind that one. Rashford trying to run through. Bellingham fouled. Never knew much in it, to be fair. Jeremy Kyle fodder. Call meet Venom, mate. Venom's a mate of mine. He's a good lad. He's a good lad. Oh, we've froze again. We're frozen buffering again. Oh my days. What is this shenanigans, really? It's I mean, I know Southgate ball's slow, but I mean this is ridiculous. Oh, we're back on. Oh, well, wicked. We got to kick a ball and then we froze again. Fucking hell, this is ridiculous. I'm going to be having some words to this. 100%. Yeah, he blasts pretty vacant for the anthem. Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. Actually, our national anthem, I think, should be Rage Against the Machine, Killing in the Name. That's what our national anthem should be. Fuck you, I won't do what you tell me. And we're buffering again. Bing, yeah. Bing's been terrible. This season, Bing's been absolutely terrible. Every game I've tried to watch is just constantly buffering. And you tell them, and you say, "Sort this stream out, man. I can't, not able to watch it." And they just turn around and go, "Oh, just hang on, we'll sort it out in a minute." Like, you just hang on. I'll hang you, you an idiot. No, I'm not even live. That's probably why it's not buffering. No, I've gone live. No, it's buffering. Oh, brilliant. This is absolutely fantastic. This. Come on, Scotland. Yeah, I ain't bothered either way, mate. To be honest, it's a friendly. Kieriontini. Where did I get that from? Kieriontini. That's because I was talking to Jiminho. I was thinking Thierry Henry for some reason. That's why I got Kieriontini. It was good for me last time. Luckily for 3 p.m. kickoff. Kieran Tini, aka William Wallace. Yeah, I like him, mate. I'm a big fan. I do like Kieran Tini. I think his career was really knocked back by joining Arsenal, to be honest. All good, man. Hope all is well. Yeah, he's a top guy, Venom. Awesome guy. Oh, for fuck's sake, yeah, you've permanently got that in my mind. I can't think of Tini without associating with the handball cheat. I don't know where that came from, mate. Tini. I don't even know who that is, to be honest. Craziness. Saliba starts for France, friendly with Germany. He should do as well. Saliba's a bloody good defender. He's a really good defender. Bad pass. Oh, mate, it's frozen again. Every time I try to call it, it's a fucking. I might as well just keep, forget what's going on the pitch and just tell you when it buffers. What the hell is going on here? Havertz is benched this evening. Havertz should be benched every day, week, hour, minute, and second of the day, to be fair. He probably wouldn't be very good on the bench either. It wasn't so friendly 60 odd years ago. No, no. They're well up for this. I knew they would be. That's what I mean. It might be a friendly, but it's not a friendly England v Scotland. They're well up for this. The biggest worry in this kind of stuff is that, someone gets injured like Rice or Saka or something like that. Oh, it's Rice and ball. That's the biggest worry because with it only being a friendly as well, and if you get an injury that takes a player out, that is just ridiculous. You got Ramsdale in goal though. Put Ramsdale in goal. So if Rice got injured, I wouldn't bat an eyelid. Well, you would. You would. He's a big part of your season. I know. I mean, I know you don't like him in that respect, but see, I would ask you what you'd do in his situation, but I know what you'd do. I know what I'd do as well. I'd always play for my country. I wouldn't snake. I'd always play for my actual country. It's all over. He's a bloody right free for all. Lumped up the field by Walker. That's the. Oh, they made a mistake. Oh no, they're all right. Goalie's come out. Just lumped it straight down the field. If you lost Rice and Porty, I mean you're in a real mess. To be fair, because then you've got no choice. You don't really have no choice but to play Havertz. I mean, you're not got no choice to play him now, but you know you would have no choice, and you'd have Fabio Vieira. Fabio Vieira would have to be on all the time as well. So you don't really want to be losing for Arsenal anyway. Forget the international. Judge Rice on his Arsenal career. Havertz and Rice are the two worst midfielders in the league. Nah, I wouldn't say that. Nah, not at all. Havertz, yeah, definitely, 100%. Not Rice. No way, not Rice. You a fan of Slipknot? Yeah, yeah, I love Slipknot. So, I love Slipknot, mate. I like Slipknot. I prefer Mushroom Head. Have you heard Mushroom Head? They're very similar to Slipknot, but more creative, and they're not as big a band, but they should be because their creativity is awesome. My spite of Declan Rice goes a long way. Yeah, yeah, I understand that, but it's your team. It's Arsenal, isn't it? I get where you're coming from. I do get where you're coming from. I definitely do get where you're coming from because I mean, how are you guys ever going to? Are you guys ever going to get anywhere if all the players keep doing that? You know what I mean? So I totally understand where you're coming from. I'd love if we got England in the Nations League. James McLean, last minute winner in the 97th minute, and celebrates in front of the English fans and makes Rice cry on the pitch. Yeah, in the international, I get it, 100%. I've heard of them, but never heard their music. Might slap it on to annoy me dog. Mate, honestly, check out Mushroom Head. Check out the album. Is it XI? I think it is. Or their new album's good as well. Every album's good because they're very creative, so they do a lot of sort of different stuff. I think the album I'm thinking of is X something, and there's a song on there. Tell you what, go on YouTube now and listen to "Sun Doesn't Shine." What a track! "Sun Doesn't Shine" is an amazing track. It's on the album XIII. Or I could just say X3 eyes. That would probably be easier to say, but you know, aye. But yeah, check out "Sun Doesn't Rise" on YouTube, mate. Quality track, absolute quality. Slappino, the likes people. I prefer watching club football than international football, but international football means more to me than club football. Yeah, that's fair enough. That's fair enough. I think the worry for you guys really is how many of the players are actually going to snake like Rice did. You know, but I mean the problem is that the choice was there for him. I mean, if he's Irish, then you know he should be playing for Ireland, really. But poor dog, what did he ever do? Now, just honestly, just listen to that Mushroom, mate. It's quality, mate. I love the track. Sun doesn't shine. It's one of them that really gets you going. If Evan Ferguson declares for England, I think that's when I might be admitted to a mental asylum. Yeah, no, that could happen as well. That could happen. That could definitely happen as well, yeah. It don't make no difference to me because it don't no matter what teams we get, we always get a manager that ain't got a fucking clue and just doesn't play them to their quality. So, you guys might as well have them, to be fair. Ferguson eligible for England and can still switch if he wants, even with 6 international caps. Booking UEFA changing the rules to help screw over Ireland. If he's actually played for Ireland, then that should be it. That should be it, in my opinion. There's Rashford on the left hand side going into the box. Pass was shit. It's not a penalty. That weren't a penalty. If he does, he'd never be allowed back in after him, saying he wouldn't. Yeah, it's just I don't understand that. If you play for your country 6 times, then you shouldn't be able to just change. Yeah, I got to run for a few minutes, but I'll be back soon and I'll watch the second half. Yeah, no worries, buddy. No worries, mate. It don't make any sense to me because I tell you what, if you played for England, and they probably wouldn't let you go to another team afterwards. So why is it like that way? Makes no sense. 100% agree though. Although I do generally think he will stay with our national team, but I thought the same about Dildo Declan. Yeah, absolutely. Maybe instead of being called England, we should be called the United Kingdom, so we could all so we could just have one team and the best of all of it. Would you be good with that? If we just had a team called United Kingdom, and then we all had players from the best from Scotland, the best from England, and the best from Wales and Ireland. I forgot Ireland then. These are playing all right actually. They look well up for it. Nice ball from Scotland. Gay did well. Gay or whatever his name is. Dunk did well, and then we buffer. Hey, then we freeze and we buffer. Oh bloody hell, marvelous! That's over to Walker, Trippier. I mean, I'm forgetting who they are. Dildo Declan. Come on, guys. What do you think about a United Kingdom? A site called a team called United Kingdom, where it's best of all of us. You up for that? You up for that, or is that too much? I think we're missing Harry Maguire. Yeah. I don't know, mate, because I ain't been able to really watch it yet because it just keeps buffering all the time. Just keeps stopping and buffering, so I'm not actually getting to watch it properly. Well, we're right up to the centre line, just passing it around. That goes to Rice. It's on the right hand side now with Walker. Walker just looking for someone to pass to. It's going back again now to Rice. Going back to the dildo. Trippier's got it now. Rashford on the left. Plays a nice ball in. Bellingham, lovely run from Bellingham, that was. Oh, Walker with a shot, but just past the post. Yeah, the United Kingdom thing. Why don't we do that, or call ourselves Great Britain or whatever, or you know, United Kingdom a bit of better name, I think, and then just it'd solve a lot of the issues, and we could have the best of everybody, and we all get to celebrate it. Well, actually, there's no celebrating because we never win shit, but you know what I mean. Right, need a pee. Back in a sec. Robinson come down. Oh, Tierney, that was a bad pass, man. Good pass for us down the right. Ball in. Kane was in the middle. Good job. He had to. He had to stop that. He had to stop that, or Kane was on it big time. Don't think it would ever happen. Too much hate for each other. Yeah, I think that. Yeah, he's probably right there. It's just a way of stopping it, isn't it? Really. How you doing anyway, Anthony? All right, mate. How you doing, up Fuzzmud? Bud, even Bud, Bud. That's probably not the right thing to do, is it? Really, but anyway, we move. You come on if you want, Hot Fuzz. I can drop the stream to anyone if they want to come on, have a chat. Has Southgate been sacked yet? Nah, mate, not yet. I don't think they'll sack him because he's a perfectly good yes man, and he likes to do all the diversity stuff as well. So he ticks all the boxes really. So I don't think they'll sack him. I mean, why the hell Nketiah is getting in an England team? I have no idea. But although one thing I will say, oh, Ramsdale nearly made a mistake there. Mind you, it was terrible pass to him. To be fair. Rice has got it now. Back to Trippier, back to Gay or whatever his name is, and to Walker. Walker now plays it to Calvin Phillips. Phillips plays it across to Gay. Trippier back to Gay. Oh my days. Gay to Dunk. Dunk to Rice. And it's going back again. Oh my days. England, you can go in that half, you know. You know that half there, you know where there's like all that pitch, you know, in the attacking area. You are allowed to go in there. I won't be able to hop onto streams tonight. Italy are already 2-0 up versus Ukraine. Hey, Zink's crying his eyes out, I suppose. Back again, Yeti. Welcome back, buddy. And Italy 2-0 up. Fuck. I think I might have gave too many fucks there, to be honest. And we're streaming again. No, we're not. We're buffering again. I mean, not streaming. Fuck. Fuckity fuck. See, the thing is, Italy won't mess about, not like we do. Germany 2024 ain't happening for us Irish. No, don't look like it, man. But the thing is, how you gonna get anywhere if all your guys keep switching, you know, going for England instead? I don't know why they go for England under Gareth Southgate. That baffles the shit out of me, to be honest. But you know, they make their choices, and that I suppose they think it puts them in a bit more of a limelight. I suppose another major tournament Shane Duffy won't be playing at. Ukraine were our last hope, and they've massively let us down. Oh, Walker goal. Walker scored. No, it deflected off Phil Foden. I mean, Walker shot it in. It deflected off Phil Foden and went in. It was a bit mishmash. Good stuff from Bellingham, to be fair. He looks really good. Good stuff from Rashford, and then just kicks it. Walker's shot was well wide, but it hit Foden and went in. So England under Southgate or Ireland under Kenny, both shambolic, but England are better. Yeah, but I mean, I'll be honest, mate. I don't understand. I mean, look at Giggs, right? Giggs went Wales, regardless how Wales was or whatever. He went for Wales instead because he's Welsh, you know, and that's his love. So I don't understand why players actually decide to go for a different country than that is their country. I don't understand it. Because let's face it, I mean, we're called United Kingdom. We ain't united, are we? We're not united. I mean, certain people from different, like Wales, England, Ireland, Scotland, just don't like each other. So we're not united in any way, shape, or form. The Nations League cup. The Nations League crap is the whole reason I need Ukraine to win Nations League. Is a whole lot of piss anyway. Jamie Robinson and Teeny play. Yeah, they're playing. Robertson, and Teeny. Check in, see if it's offside. It's not offside. It just doesn't. You know what? The weird thing is it just doesn't excite me at all. If that was a Forest goal, I'd be jumping around and all sorts of stuff. But England, you know what? Venom will tell you some of the stuff I've been through back in the day when I used to watch England, and I just lost the love for it. Venom, you remember the day when we got knocked out of that tournament, and I said I was never eating again. We got knocked out by Cameroon, and I just said I'm not eating it. I'm not eating ever again. All my days. 2-0. That was terrible defending from Scotland. Jude Bellingham. That's not down to our good we are. That was terrible defending from Scotland. They looked like Forest last season in defence. They were just kicking it everywhere. I don't mind Scotland, however, I have a dislike towards the Northern Irish and the English. I don't like or hate the Welsh. No, I mean I don't dislike or hate any of them. To be fair, there's far more things in the world to hate than football teams. Great team pick, Yeti boss. Mate, that defending was shambolic. Was that was really poor defending. They were just kicking it everywhere. Yes, mate, I remember it well. Yeah. Do you want an ham sandwich? Nope. Never eating again. Yeah, I used to like say, Venom will tell you, I used to really be into this. I used to love England so much. My passion was like yours is, Jaminio, for Ireland. It used to be. Not now. Go on, Teeny. Go on, Teeny. Oh, Teeny, man, running all the way through the defence. Teeny running all the way through the defence, and they're saying I'm ball. But I ain't. It's going to VAR. Let's have a look. Teeny. Oh, there is an handball. There is an handball, but I don't think it actually. That could be a penalty. Nope, not giving it. It definitely did it. His hand though. I don't hate you, obviously, and it ain't just because of football, just because the English colonised us for years, pricks. Well, the thing is, a lot of people did a lot of things in the past, but if we keep going back to it all the time, we never actually get over it, do we? And we never actually work through it. So we might as well just be all fighting each other for the rest of our lives. Every country to a point did things that they shouldn't have done. But there's no point living like that, really. Jorginho, don't get me started. It's demoralising watching some of our players. I'll probably lose this passion in a few years, but well, mate. If you're anything like me, you will do. You'll just get fed up with it. But to be honest, I mean, if it keeps going the same way it's going, and everybody that looks like something good or something special just keeps choosing England, then it's always going to be a massive struggle for you guys. And I don't agree with that. But I don't make the decisions. So it's down to the player that makes the decision. So yeah, I understand your hate for Rice and stuff like that. It is annoying. We talked about that off air. put us in the slave trade. The fact you can still see the results to this day. Streets bricked up. Yeah, if I ever have to watch any of them three shambolic, see you next Tuesdays in our midfield, I will be pissed off beyond what I currently am. Nice and bad in all. Exactly. You've got to. I know. Look, at the end of the day, guys, you've got to sort of just let them things go. The fact of the matter is, nobody is still alive who did those things. So if we just keep going back to them and keep using them as a way to hate everything, then we're never going to move forward, are we? Sorry, eh? No, it's all good, man. It's all good, my mate. My channel, you say whatever. I'm just saying, like, I get where you're coming from. I understand where you're coming from, but if we don't move on, we never get anywhere. Lots of people and lots of things have done bad shit in the past and all this, that, and the other. But if we don't move on from it, we don't learn from it. Them three are the worst midfielders I've ever seen. Actually, no, the worst players I've ever seen. They're so shambolic, I refuse to even name them and give them any attention. We don't hate, just remember. Yeti, sup, bro? How you doing, Tony? How you doing, buddy? Of course, very right. True. Giorgio Armino, my dude. I try my best to move on, but I'm not a person who forgives very easily. I get that, mate, but you know what? It twists you up. It twists you up inside. It twists you up inside at the end of the day. And you made none of the decisions. I made none of the decisions. So, if we actually made the decisions, then yeah, I get where you're coming from. But at the end of the day, we didn't. So, you can't think of things of a decision somebody else made and then keep it affecting your life. It's just pointless. And the reason I have to watch Cullen, Orahan, and Endrick is because Dickhead Declan snaked us, and he's the reason we still hand out caps to them three bastards. Yeah, I mean, the thing is that was his choice, and he made that choice. Unfortunately, and there's not a lot you can do about that, really. I mean, it's down to him, and I mean, I wouldn't think that anybody would want to do that anyway. You wouldn't imagine anybody would want to do that anyway. Actually, I'm sorry, yeah, you forget going on a rant about M3. No, mate. I mean, I don't know about most of it because I mean, I don't know what your team is and stuff like that. But I'm just very much on the line of there's a lot of things that I don't like, but I just don't let them keep screwing with my head. Because if you do that, you never go anywhere. And this bastard fucking stream. You see, these people that's doing this site at the minute, see them, I would 100% set on fire, skin alive, pour vinegar all over their bloody skin body while they're still alive, make them scream, and then eventually eat them because this is bloody annoying. Jesus. I'm telling you that if by some means a 31-year-old and 56 cap Shane Duffy is somehow able to switch over to England after this long with Ireland, I think that's going to be I think that would be. Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. But I mean, you know what? You need to look at the positives because he ain't done that, has he? You know what I mean? So I suppose you have to look at the positives of the ones that hasn't. That's the way I'd always look at it. I'm fucking tired of this. I'm tired of this. It's just constantly freezing and buffering. This is absolutely pathetic. I won't be having this next season. Fucking wank. And then when you message them and they say, just wait a minute. Babe, what? Just wait a minute. Give you a minute. Twat. Actually, that was really bad, wasn't it? I'll give you a minute in a minute. Okay. I'll give you a minute in a minute. Well, in fairness, I complained about snakes, but Duffy did actually play for the Northern Ireland youth team. But he played for our youth team before this, so it cancels it out. Yeah, I mean, I don't get it. I don't get why anybody would want to play for a country that's not theirs. Because I mean, as you're growing up, you're going to learn all your history and all that kind of stuff. So why people actually choose to do that, I really don't know. I don't know. I don't know. It's not something I'd ever do. It's definitely not something I'd ever do if I knew all about the history and all that kind of stuff. But people make their own decisions based on where they're going to go in their lives and stuff like that. Right, it's off time now anyway. You know what? You know what really winds me up. You know what really fucking winds me up so bad, right? When I'm watching the game, it buffers all the fucking time. Now the adverts are on. There's no buffering. There's no buffering at all. The adverts are not slowing down. They're not buffering. They're not doing anything. The adverts are just playing. Come and buy our fucking crap because this is fucking shit and you're an idiot. So come and fucking buy everything. And these work fine. Yeah, as soon as the game starts again, it'll be buffering all the time. I'm watching on Bing Sport. I see this every time, every single time I'm on a stream. The game that I'm watching is buffering all the time. They do the fucker on purpose, I'm sure of it. It buffers all the time. Yeah, as soon as you get to the adverts, oh no, don't buffer the adverts. I mean, this fucking advert's just going on and on and on and on. There's no buffering at all. Nah, I don't use BBC, mate. Run by pedos. I don't use that shit. I won't ever use any BBC. I don't pay for any TV license or anything like that. Bunch of pedo bastards. No time for that, mate. No time for them at all. They can go to hell. Go to hell, you die. Score 808. Let me have a look at that. Because this is fucking useless. This is absolutely fucking useless. I might as well take me fucking dick out my pants and try and watch the game on there. Probably get less fucking buffering. Right, okay, so 4808. I ain't heard of that one before, so I'll have to save this one if it works alright. Oh, is that what his goal's called now, is it? Where is it? So you got Norway 2-0 against Georgia. Spain 2-0 against Cyprus. Oh, Italy have scored, 2-1. Italy have scored. I mean, Ukraine scored, sorry. 2-1. No, but it's basically another version of his goal. Yeah, Ukraine scored, mate. It's 2-1. So you might have a chance there. Where's the England one? There you go. So I'm not that bothered about watching this, to be quite honest with you. Just so I do a watch along and a bit of a chat and all that kind of stuff. Dear users, the current website is click here to bookmark. No, I don't want to do that. Right, shut the fuck up. I don't like adverts. Right, I've got this one on there anyway. So hopefully this one will be better. Because that thing is fucking shit. Absolute shit. Might be cheap, but it's shit. It don't matter how cheap something is if it's shit, does it? You know? Total Sport, yeah, I found that is terrible. That it used to be good. It was really good, but nah, mine just keeps going off all the time. Full matches replay. If you ever want to watch a full replay of a website, that's a good one. I'll grab that one as well. Let me drop this. Let me drop this one down to here. It's Sport 808. Let me get back onto the main site. Who would want to watch a replay of England? Just give me the goals. Yeah, true. Not enjoying. I mean, we're 2-0 up. I mean, I just don't give a fuck, to be honest. It's like, it's alright, I suppose. But I mean, we're 2-0 up because they've defended really badly. 40 full is another good one for replays. For sometimes redirects you to the hub. Well, I'll definitely sign this one. Sign this one. Save this one. I mean. I have good internet. Yeah, I mean mine's all right. Mine's normally all right. For some reason, it just like starts buffering all the time. I don't know why. But my internet's normally fine, to be fair. But you know, and Bing, it's been on so many different things, and then as soon as you say something about it, they sort it out eventually. So I don't think it's just down to internet. I always used to use like Quick Free. Was it Quick Free? WYSIWYG. That was another one. But then they went all thingy about ad blockers and stuff. I say I'm not really that bothered about this. I mean, it's a friendly at the end of the day. They could have left this and then sort of let the players get back to their club, or just played like totally different players. So the main players wasn't in the team, like Rice and all that kind of stuff. His goal was the best one, of course. Those pricks had to fold his goal. Yeah, I did like his goal. They try to fold them all, to be honest, don't they? Because they don't like the fact that you're getting something for free. But you see, that's it. That's the good thing about the internet. You see, that's the good thing about the internet. You will always get You'll always find something that somebody's done. I mean, I can remember back in the day when you used to get like all these like downloads of things that you could use for certain things, and you get them free. Now a lot of them try and charge you because at the end of the day, people are just greedy. People make so much money, and then I mean, well, I'll tell you one thing that really fucking winds me up, right? is when you've got footballers like, say, Antonio and Callum Wilson, yeah, doing a podcast. Do you not earn enough fucking money doing a YouTube podcast? Do you not earn enough money without trying to mince off the people like us who's trying to actually make something of ourselves? That really winds me up, that does. You make so much fucking money, yet you've got to mince into the other people's things as well. How much fucking money do you need? Come on, man. How much money do you need? They're just being pricks, is the way I see it. Yeah, they're just greedy bastards. There's come a point where people are just greedy bastards now, and they just want everything. They can be doing really well in their life, they can have a lot of money and all that kind of stuff, but no, they want to try and get in and get more all the time. It just does my head in. I mean, me personally, I'd like to be in a position where I'm comfortable. If I was comfortable, I'd be more than happy. I don't need to keep fucking trying to mince off people. It's like that Dragon's Den where you got the millionaires, and then someone comes in, just a nobody, who comes up with a really good idea, and they're like, "I'll help you out with your idea, but I want 70%." It's like, fuck off, you fucking prick. I ain't shit percent. Yeah, do you think England would be contenders for 2026 World Cup with Pep as manager? Um, I don't think Pep would do it, to be honest. He might do, but I don't think he'd do it. I think if Pep, has Pep ever been Spanish manager? He hasn't. He has been manager of Spain, hasn't he? I don't know why Pep would want to be England manager. To be honest, having Pep as England manager, having Sven Goran Eriksson as England manager, to me is ridiculous because you ain't English. So what the hell you want to be doing that for? I don't think you'll be winning any World Cups anytime soon. To be honest, I have a feeling Argentina might go back to back. I don't think we'll be winning any World Cups. I really don't. Trust me when I say this, right? If Clough would have got that job at some point, we would have a nice major list of wins. But you know they didn't want Clough because he spoke it like it is. So not a yes man. And the trouble is with England, even when Southgate goes, they'll get another yes man. Pep ain't a yes man. Pep ain't a yes man, so why would he want the England job? Unless he was deciding to retire and take it for his last retirement thing, then yes, maybe he might do it then. But you know, yeah, the English FA are spineless. They're also dodgy as fuck. They're dodgy as fuck. And the thing is, Clough would have called it out. That's why they want yes men. They want people that ain't going to call it out. Pep won't be able to spend big amounts of money to help create a monster team of England as well. Yeah. Drew, mate, how you doing, buddy? How you doing? Good to see you back. Um, yeah. Why is Clough underrated? He ain't underrated in my mind, mate. He was absolute 100% amazing. I mean, you only got to look at his history. Took on Hartlepool, who was nothing. He did something with them. He made them into something. He took on Derby, who was nothing. He made something of them. Of he fell out with the chairman because he don't take any shit, and that's the only reason we got lucky, and we ended up getting him. And we was nothing at that point as well. We was absolutely nothing, and he turned 11 players who was not anything into 11 players who would run through a wall for him. That's a real manager. There ain't many of them around now. Yeah, he did. He did win the league with Derby. He was doing really well with Derby. Actually, he was doing really well. But I think the chairman, all of a sudden didn't want to. The chairman all of a sudden didn't want to follow his way of going, and they completely fell out, and that's why he ended up. I think the chairman got jealous because Clough was getting all the plaudits, and he didn't like the fact that he was going on TV and doing TV shows and all that kind of stuff. And I think he got a little bit jealous of that, and then they sort of fell out. And he was lucky. He was lucky for us, to be fair. And then we ended up getting him. Yeah, Clough is underrated because of beef he had with the English FA. Yeah, exactly. He never took any shit. He never took any shit. He wanted to do it his way, and that was it. And that's never going to work with the FA. Never going to work with the FA. He was a top manager, but he never gets brought up in conversation. I find that puzzling. You know what, Drew? I'm exactly the same. And if you've seen some of the streams that we've done where it's been talking about managers and Peter Taylor, yeah, you're spot on there, Wolf. Absolutely. It was the two of them. It was the two of them. It weren't just Clough. It needed both of them. Definitely, 100%. Oh, Maguire's coming on. Yeah, it needed both of them. It was both of them. It weren't just Clough. What did he say? World Cup 2022 was rigged. I think a lot of football. I think a lot of sports rigged. To be honest, I've been thinking that over the last few years. I don't know one is stupid enough to write us off. Yep, 100%. 100%. I think if you watch all the stuff and you read the autobiographies and all this, that, and the other, things kind of fell apart for Clough when him and Peter Taylor, him and Peter Taylor fell out. It just kind of fell apart then, unfortunately. And I think Clough was just too much of a stubborn person to actually, try and get that going all right again. And it was unfortunate. And I think it's probably, obviously he's dead now. So, but it'd be one of his biggest regrets that he didn't actually make it up with Taylor. But Taylor was absolutely paramount with what happened to us. He was the one that spotted the players. He was the one that knew which players we needed and what we needed to actually do what we did. But what we did was absolutely phenomenal at the time. And you listen to the players even now saying that, they would have run through a wall for the guy. That is absolutely amazing. And that's not about tactics. That's about basically having players that have so much respect for you. They go out there and they give 110 or 100% every single game. And that's what they did. Yeah, Kenny Burns going CB. Yeah. The only rigged World Cup was 2010, and even when it was only the playoffs that were rigged. Love listening to Mark Crossley. Yeah, 100%. It's amazing history for us to have. Let's face it, if I didn't have the European Cups to keep kicking Arsenal with, I wouldn't really have a lot, would I, really? Most of the cups we used to win a lot anyway. Oh, yeah, Robbo on the left. There was the thing is, right? This is the thing, and I think Juminho covered it a little bit ago actually, when he said Pep as England manager wouldn't be able to buy the best players, buy the team that he normally does, and all this, that, and the other. That's the difference, and that's why Clough should be given more respect because he just took 11. He just took a team of nobodies, absolute nobodies, and turned them into winners. You know. And that's exactly what Clough did. And that was why, in my opinion, and I think if I remember right, even Alex Ferguson said that he's the best manager. We got a Cup Winners' Cup. Yeah, yep. Pep has by far the most of any manager. Spent. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this is what I'm saying. This is why Clough don't get the respect, I think, because he just takes players and makes them want. I mean, come on, you can't get any better than a player turning round and saying at the time we would have ran through a wall for Clough. I don't think a lot of them liked him that much, to be fair, but they would have ran through a wall for him, and that is major management. Yeah, exactly. Major from second division back to back Euro champs in 5 years. I don't think he's given anywhere near the amount of respect that he deserves. Most of these managers that's done it afterwards have just spent, like Wolf just said. They bought a team. Clough just took a team and just made it European Cup winners twice. Yeah, even players that left wanted back. Yeah, 100%. 100%. He's definitely one of the best in my opinion. 100% one of the best. Coaching and love for the game is gone. Yeah, definitely. The trouble is, I think one of the main problems is the owners haven't got a clue about football. The owners that take over these clubs, but all fans wanted these billionaires and all this, that, and the other. It's all right having the cronky billionaires, but they haven't got a clue about football. They don't care about the team that they're owning. They care that the money's coming in. That's all they care about. But you know what I mean? And I think that's where it's major league gone wrong. You're not having owners who actually love the team and love the what they're in, you know? Yeah, he sure is he's one of the greatest of English football. Yeah, 100%. Didn't Peter Shilton play at Forest? Yeah, Peter Shilton was class. He had this ability to just, get the best out of everybody. He really did. And to me, it's a shame, in my opinion, because when we was in that relegation Premier League season, Collymore was on the books. Collymore was on the books, but Clough knew he was a bit of a character, and he just wasn't sure he was the right fit, as in, he was going to cause problems and stuff like that. Do you know what I mean? So we didn't sign him at that point. If he had done, it might have been different. I think the biggest thing for Clough, in my opinion, the worst thing Clough did, in my opinion, was be the manager for that last season because he should never been part of a relegation. That relegation absolutely destroyed him. He got them playing ball on the floor, son. That's where we play. Exactly, exactly. And look at what most of the teams do now. Look at what Liverpool did when they won the league. It was all about the fast counter attack, ball on the floor. You know what I mean? Sometimes like a lob ball over the top for Salah, but it was most teams that did well after that. all played that sort of counter-attacking style, and he does deserve a hell of a lot more respect, to be fair. And most real football fans know that as well. He just won't well. He just won't well. Dethroned Liverpool at the time. Yeah, absolutely. That man was amazing. I met him once. There's only one time I met him, and it was funny because I was in Broadmoor Centre, and they was doing like a car promotion thing, and I think I was just coming back from work or something, and there was him there, and there was Stuart Pearce, and I turned round to Clough, obviously, got his signature, got his autograph, and then I turned round to Stuart Pearce and I said, "Can I get your autograph? You're one of my favourite players." And Pearce basically just like blanked me, and Clough actually told him off while I was in the supermarket and made him sign this picture I had. I don't know where the picture is. I can't find it, but it's got Clough and Pearce's signature on it. Look at who he had to compete with. See, I don't think people take it into account like exactly what he did. I'm not even gonna bullshit, man. I'm not even gonna bullshit. Clough is top one as best managers. I don't care because at the end of the day, the game's different now. When he did what he did, the game was about getting the players to perform for you, not actually buying in what you needed. Who did we beat for our second European big one? Oh, mate, you've asked me something now. It was Malmo first. Well, we should have had three actually. Anderlecht robbed us, and it was proved afterwards. It was proved afterwards that Anderlecht actually robbed us. We should have had three. Hamburg, that's it. Yeah, Hamburg. Sorry, I watched a load of stuff on it the other day, and I totally just got my mind. But do you remember the Anderlecht one as well? Do you remember the Anderlecht one? Dodgy ref. Dodgy ref when we played Anderlecht, and it was proved afterwards that it was a dodgy ref. That was for another European trophy. That's why a lot of Forest fans hate Anderlecht. Although I don't see no point in hating Anderlecht now. I mean, that was years ago, but Yeah, I only watched something on it the other day. I'm always watching stuff like that on YouTube about the European Cup wins and all that kind of stuff because it's our history, man, and we should embrace that. Yeah, I've seen a lot of comments that people have made about what Clough said and stuff like that. I mean, when they signed Trevor Francis and he just walks in the room with his tennis racket, he said tennis bat. He just walks in with his tennis racket and just goes, "I'm paying a lot of money in for you, son. You better score me some goals." He said, "Oh, brilliant." I love that guy so much. Honestly, I absolutely love that guy. Absolute amazing manager. And I don't care anyway. I'm just going to say right now, he's the best in England. I don't care what anyone says. Champions League is easier now because you've got the league system. Back in the day, it weren't like that. So what he did there deserves respect as well. And to do it twice, I need a pee. Hey, how you doing, Moto, mate? Good to see you again, buddy. I think it was Steve Hodge. He turned around and said, "We've got better people to take corners than you. Concentrate on your job." I mean, if anybody wants to know just how good Clough was, just listen to every single player's interview about Brian Clough, and they'd all pretty much say that when you went out there, you would have run through a wall for him. Catch you later, Bud. Bud, blood. Catch you later, Venom Bud. Love man always. I remember Steve Hodge. You had to win it to be in it. Yeah, I mean, come on. I mean, Champions League's so much easier now than what it was then. So much easier. You get so many chances to bring it back. Back then, you didn't. Welcome back to the Flossie. Bloody hell, where did you walk the dogs? Did you take them all around Newcastle? Clough downfall was a drink. Yeah, you're right. My old man said once that he was working at the forest ground, and there was one or two times where they'd like find Clough behind a billboard, pissed out his head. I don't care about that. I mean, at the end of the day, I would imagine that last season was so much pressure on him to keep doing what he was doing, and he just couldn't. It just didn't work. I mean, I'm still here. I'm just seeing to my animals. How you doing, Mama? Just talking about Brian Clough, best manager to ever live. I've been watching that comment. See, people's arguments always, like when you say that, oh, Clough did it with nothing and all this, that, and the other. People's argument is that he was the first manager to like get £1 million player. That's a really poor argument, to be fair. He was an absolute genius with players. And then he's a genius when all the fans ran on the pitch and he started punching them all. That was hilarious. Start slapping all the fans. Yeah, they do spend, but I mean, I think he didn't spend nowhere near. So I mean, football was different anyway. Football was different when Clough was around. So I don't. He could never handle it nowadays. Never. Players have too much power. Players just have too much power nowadays. He could never have handled it nowadays. Back then, they wanted to keep their wage, so they did what was required. Nowadays, they know that they can just, especially now, they can just go to Saudi. So, you know, nowadays they can just go, oh, fuck you, I'm going to Saudi Arabia. So it's a tougher management system now in that respect. I remember seeing that Yeti clipping them all round the back of the head. Well done, Scotland. You deserve that. They've just been they've just been playing hard all the time. I didn't have live on. Slabhead 2-1. They're just to be fair, they've just kept going. And I can't knock that, to be honest. I mean, not just talking about Clough as a manager, Clough as a player as well. I mean, Clough as a player, man, the amount of goals he scored was just off the scale. And unfortunately, he got that injury and he was screwed. England switching off again like the second half the other day. Yeah, it don't bother me, mate, to be honest. Yeah, exactly. He used to score for fun, and then he just got that injury, and that was it. His career was done. Maybe that'd be different now as well because they've got other things that they can try and try and get you back in there and all that kind of stuff, but not back then. ACL won it. Yeah, 28. Absolute ridiculous. Was it ACL? I think it was ACL, wasn't it, or some kind of knee injury or something like that, which is ACL, but they probably called it something different back then. Oh my days! Now my game is just going. Oh my fucking days! What the actual fucking fuck are we doing here, Bing? Fucking stuck on the same retro thing. He was just absolutely brilliant. I think that one of his biggest reading the autobiography and stuff like that. I think one of his biggest sort of mistakes was him not giving his son the respect he deserved, Nigel. And that's what it kind of says in his autobiography as well. He wished he'd have actually gave his son a bit more. Another thing that's in his autobiography that I didn't like really was that his main love was Derby. Obviously, we don't like that because Derby's our main rivals. Edgar Wack too. Yeah, I think it was his knee. Yeah, I'm sure it was. I'm sure it was his knee. I mean, it's different now. I think it might have been. Oh, that was off his arm. All is well. I love him because he was so honest. Yeah, absolutely. Just honest to a T, man. Honest to a T. I can remember Saka's coming on. I can remember being on a stream. I think it was Jez's stream. And Darren Sullivan turned around and said, called me long-haired Cluffy. Called me long-haired Cluff. And I don't think I don't think anybody could give me a better respectful comment than that. Because I just say what I think when I think it. So, I'm very much the same as him in that respect. Because he's my hero, so why wouldn't I be? It was his first big title. He didn't do a Lukaku. No. If you want to jump on Wolfgang, you can. I don't know how long I'll be on after when the game's finished, but I'll drop you the stream if you want to jump on. Oh, Eze. Oh, man, just ripped him apart there. Absolutely ripped him apart there. Eze was well through the middle there. He's a good player as well. I think Palace did really well keeping Eze and what's the other guy's name? Two really good players that are going to be something special. Eze and I can't remember his name. See him, see his face, but I can't think of what his name was. Oh, Kane, no. I'll text you on Insta, do something soon. Yeah, 100%, man. 100%. A proper Clough show. Yeah, definitely, mate. I'm all good. I'm all up for that. Absolutely. 100%. I will get a dog last week of September. Nice challenge. Hi, Kane. That's what I like about Kane. He's a master. He is actually a master of all kind of trades. He can win a foul like nobody I've ever seen, honestly. He's so good at it. Walking eyes going through the middle, passing it back to Declan Rice. Rice, nice pass there. Bellingham now just running through everybody. Good save. Good save. Just running through everybody. His confidence is growing massively now he's at Real Madrid. Oh, there's 70 subscribers, guys. 71 by the end of the year, hopefully. I never go too far. I always go one, you know. It's always appreciated anyway when someone subscribes and stuff. Yeah, Frank Clark was quality as well. And Paul Hart as well. Thought Paul Hart was really good as well. Thought Paul Hart was going to be the one that actually got us back to the Premier League. I can remember having that playoff game, and Dawson got absolutely screwed, so we didn't have him for the final. I can remember I was in Portugal when I was watching that game. I was gutted, absolutely gutted. The one on Stan the Man. Stan the Man, mate. Oh, mate. One of my favourite strikers I've ever seen. Stan the Man Collymore. Absolutely brilliant. If they when he made his way up, if they'd have played him exactly the same way as we used to play him, they would have got much better out of him. They just wanted him to become a team player and all this, that, and the other. Why do you need that when you can just pass the ball to him and he can take everybody on and score? Some of the goals Stan Collymore scored was absolutely amazing. I remember the first game I went to watch where Stan Collymore was playing. It was against Bolton, and I can remember he came on, and I just shouted, "First touch, Stan!" And he scored with his first touch. He got sent off after that for because he was a bit of a bad boy in that respect. But what a player! What a player, Stan Collymore. He's another one don't get the respect that he deserves. To be honest, he was an amazing striker. He would take people on, nutmeg them again, and then put it in the top of the top corner. Clark had the eye for players if he used him after Taylor. Yeah, definitely. Stan had a bit of a right hook too. Oh yeah, he definitely had a right hook. I remember when he fell out with Stone. The trouble with Stan Collymore was his attitude. He had a major, major attitude, and that was the trouble with him. And I would imagine if you spoke to him now, he would actually agree with that, and that was what kind of held him back. I used to love watching Arsenal, Forest versus Arsenal, the tackles. Yeah. Oh, there's some quality stuff. Then we had that Jason Lee. Can you remember Jason Lee? Oh my days. I've never, I mean, other than adverts, I've never seen anybody like he's right on the line. The goal's empty, and he hit it with his knee and knocked it over the ball. I mean, that was like, oh my days, what the hell? I can remember that game in Europe where he ran all the way with the ball, all the way down the pitch, and then tripped over it. That is just hilarious. Absolutely hilarious. I used to love watching Forest. Lizards fed, dog let out. Time to roll a nightcap. Well, you got lizards as well, Drew. Oh, Kane, goal 3-1. Beautifully worked by Bellingham. Bellingham is something special, man. He's something special. That was beautiful. Just he's so good, that Bellingham. Absolutely perfect. As soon as it went to Kane, you knew where that was going. That's what I've heard, and I like that they are athletic and active. Sea guys broken in half, very active. A fat nightcap Drew. Yeah, I've got 2 crested geckos and 3 leopard geckos. Nice. Nice. I know who shot the sheriff. I do as well, and it weren't the deputy. Oh, they didn't shoot the deputy. I have videos of my dogs on my channel. Yes, yeah, Mama Flossie does have videos of the dogs. Good videos as well. Make sure you sub into Wolfgang Division, guys. And anybody else in here that has a YouTube channel, help each other out and that. Also sub to Mama Flossie as well. Yeah, so that yes, Wolf, that was supposed to say. Thank you, Yeti. Yeah, you know, no worries, man. Community, mate. We're a community. So yeah, make sure you sub to these people. That 83 minutes gone. Make sure you follow League Honor, Arsenal history, and more. I know most of you do anyway. That's Jez, so make sure you follow them. Hot Fuzz, make sure you follow Hot Fuzz as well. Great Manchester United creator. If I can hit 50 subs, we'll do lots more streams. Yeah, man, you'll get it. You'll get it. You'll get it, man. Just like take it easy and just go with it and just keep doing what you do, and you'll be awesome, man. You'll be fine. I saw you on Jez's channel the other day. I was really impressed. I thought you were really good. Yeah, you can stream with on one subscriber. It don't matter how many subscribers you've got. Who's your main team anyway, Wolfgang? Is it Chelsea? I want to start a show called The Dugout, all clubs and fans. Yeah, yeah, 100%. Yeah, he defo the Forest man. Oh yeah, well, I mean, there's a few like Forest people on YouTube. You know, they do their thing. I do mine. Chelsea. I just love football. Yeah, man. Yeah, I get that. I'm the same. I watch most of the games, to be honest. Forest, obviously, in my main love. So, I mean, it's the Forest games I enjoy the most, but I'll still watch other football matches. I always have. I want to get myself a Mastiff what? A Mastiff Napolitan. But is that like the same as the ice cream? Neapolitan. But my son insisted he wants some. Oh my days, mate! You're coming out with some words I can't say there. Zola, my fave, then Lamps and Drogba. Oh, mate, Zola was class. And Lampard was class as well. And Drogba was just different class. He was so good, Drogba. See, I never understand Chelsea fans because it's like nowadays they just sing when they start winning. And you've had some quality players in the past. Absolute quality teams. Cheers, yeah, I'm drinking I'm drinking Dr. Pepper though. Okay, mate. Another big dog. Terry was a good player, but a poor man. Yeah, well, I mean, I suppose you just it's what your feelings are. I mean, at the end of the day, I'm very much like I'm just going to say this right now. To be honest, if all of a sudden a Greenwood popped up in our team, I'm calling him out. I don't give a fuck. I don't like people who beat women up and stuff like that, so I'll call it out every time. I'm not gonna go the opposite way and go, "Oh, no, well, it's not his fault." Same as Zuma. I mean, Zuma, I'd like to set on fire. He's a fucking wanker. You know what I mean? Beating up a cat. Fucking size of you beating up a cat, you little bitch. What an absolute little bitch you are, beating up a fucking cat. Hate him. Cannot stand him. I used to like watching West Ham. You know, now that prick's in there. I don't like him. I just want every time I watch Zuma, I just want someone to break both his legs and end his career. Fucking tosser. It's the ice cream that's vanilla, strawberry, and chocolate all together. Chelsea, Chelsea, Chelsea stinks, Chelsea stinks. Tony, as someone growing up around certain breeds, you need to be careful with what dog you get. If you have no knowledge of the breed of the dog, it isn't for you. Zuma was so dumb and filming it. Not just dumb, he's a wanker. He needs to be set on fire. Piece of shit. How do you find beat up a cat, for fuck's sake? Fucking ridiculous. And then you get these ones that beat up fucking women, and you get certain YouTubers that just go, "Oh well, oh well, you know, it is what it is," and all this, that, and the other. No, that'll never be me. I don't believe in it. I don't agree in it, and all anything like that. If you start doing anything like that, even the one you's performing brilliant for us at the minute. If it all of a sudden turned out that he was a woman beater, get the fuck out of that shirt, mate. Get the fuck out of my team. Another ex Chelsea player doing shit ass tactics. You get no pass. You get no pass with me. I don't care who you are. If you do shit like that, you get no pass with me at all. You are a scumbag little bitch and you get no pass. Just because you're a footballer and a good footballer, most people just look at it as in, oh, well, you know, he's got a tough game. He's got a tough job and he's really difficult on him. So if he goes back and beats his missus up, then, you know, you can kind of understand it. No, I don't understand it at all. He needs his fucking head caving in. I don't understand it at all. I mean, apparently Porty did something, and then all 1 minute you heard about it, and then all of a sudden you never heard anything about it afterwards. Yeah, really tough job earning millions of pounds a year to play a child's game. Yeah, exactly, exactly. It's just ridiculous, man. How does he cope? Mate. Honestly, I've got no time for that. I don't care who it is. Honestly, do not care who it is. As soon as you do that sort of shit, you're fucking dead to me. And I'll do everything to tear you down. It's same as players betting and stuff like that as well. It's I mean, if you know the rules. You know the rules. When you're playing for a team, you don't do the betting and all this, that, and the other. If you want a normal life, then just do go out and do a normal job. You pick what you want to do, and you want to be a major footballer. So if you want to be a major footballer, then follow the fucking rules or fucking get out of it. See, this is why I don't get on very many streams because the thing with me is I'm very unpredictable. Is I can come out with anything really. If it's on my mind, I'll come out with it. If it's on my mind, I'll say it. Well, that's the end of the game. Finished England 3-1. Um, it was all right. Do you think I would actually Go back on the England boat? No. You're fucking Yeti, fucking the fucking ticking nuclear bomb. Yeah, he's volatile. Yep. I don't suffer fools. I don't suffer fools, don't matter what it means. Yeah, he's a friendly. I mean, at the end of the day, I lost my love for sort of being interested in the England football team a long time ago. To be honest, there's so many years of hurt, and I just could not. Nah, bollocks. No time for that bullshit. We don't got time for that. I'll tell you what, guys. Did anybody watch the last season of Top Boy? That was really good. That was really good. If nobody's watched Top Boy, you need to watch it. It's really good. 96 big first heartache with England. Yeah, mate. There's so many. There's so many. Back in my younger days, there's so many. I just lost the love for it. I used to get really hyped up. Yeah, we're gonna do it this year. We're gonna do this, that, and the other. And then we all of a sudden come out to a game that we should win, and we just play like a bunch of fucking fannies. And I just can't be arsed with it anymore. I'm 5'7" and I had to pound out my sister's boyfriend. He's 6'3", 310 pounds. 10 years later, they now married. Where did that go? And he refuses to speak to me. Good for you, man. Good for you. Should do. When people know somebody who's doing that kind of shit, fucking smack the fuck out of them. I need to catch up on my grand tour. German Shepherds are my main breed for me, Mama. They are most loyal breed I ever met. Once you get a German Shepherd, they become your shadow. Yeah, they do. My mate's got a German Shepherd at the moment, and apparently she's a right little bastard. She's fucking running him ragged, running him and his missus ragged everywhere. Maltor knows what I'm talking about. She is absolutely running both of them ragged. It was the hype that drove me nuts. Yeah, definitely. It is. It was all down to, we're going to do it this time. But yeah, but let's face it, the teams we had back then should have fucking done it. The teams we had back then, England, should have done it, to be fair. The Lampard, Gerrard midfield, they should have done more. We've had so many good players, but it's been the way we've played that's fucked us up. I've always thought they were a special dog, Drew Gunners. I look after one, and he's a huge, big softy. I love it when he comes to stay. They are so protective, German Shepherds. They are absolutely so protective. They're a bitch to actually bring up and actually train and all that kind of stuff. But when you get to that point, they'll die for you. They will absolutely die for you. Oh yes, yeah, they need plenty of exercise. Yep. Drew, I think Malinois have nearly the same character as German Shepherds. I'm not sure. I don't know. I'm not sure what a Malinois is, to be honest. What's a Malinois? Hold up. Let me fucking Google that fuck up because I can't remember what they are. Malinois noise. Oh yeah, they look very much like the German Shepherds, don't they? Yeah, 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 yeah. They do. They look like a crossbreed of a German Shepherd, like Alsatians. Do we still call them Alsatians, or is it 2023 and they identify as non-binary or something? I don't know. Is that the way it works nowadays? I don't know. Yeah, I see the Malinois. It's like a beige German Shepherd. Yeah, they are softies to people. They like Mama. My girl is the same, but won't let people she doesn't know near us. Yeah, I need to watch some Sons. Yeah, mate. Have you not watched all Sons of Anarchy? Fucking hell, it's brilliant. Just seen, yeah, it's top. Oh, Sons of Anarchy is quality, mate. Absolute quality. The worst one is probably season 2 because it's just weird. But Malinois are used by a lot of police now. I got my Mr. Mayhem top. Yes, mate. I love Sons of Anarchy. Brilliant, brilliant series. Right, I've got to go for a pee. She is a lovely dog. Yes, I have. I'm going to watch Young Guns shortly. Oh, Young Guns is quality. What a good movie that is. What is your favourite Sons character and series? I'd say Jax, to be honest. I like Jax, but I thought he made a lot of weird decisions at times. But obviously, it's part of the story. But I did like Jax. Um, Also, what's his name? The guy. Oh, what's his name now? Um, oh, what's his name? I can't remember his name. The guy that had all the murder things on his chest. Can't remember his name. He's in Mayans. He was like their main killer. If they needed anybody to take anybody out, he'd do it. I can't think what his name was. Happy, that was it. Yeah, Happy. Yeah, I did. I liked Happy as well. There's a lot of them. Well, to be honest, I mean, one of my major favourites was Hope, but we all know how that one went. That was probably the most shocking series that I saw. I didn't like the juice thing, to be honest. I thought the juice thing was stupid. That was part of the thing that I thought was really stupid about the series. Yeah, fair enough. He has that background, but they've been brothers for years. He only had to tell them. There's a lot of things in that series where if you actually just went, you know what, guys, this is how it is. that it wouldn't have gone the same way. But then again, it's a story, and the story was fantastic. It was really good. There was some really good stuff in Sons of Anarchy. It's a really good series. Absolute, really good series. It was better than Mines. Mines was good for so far, and then all of a sudden it went like a lot of series go, where it's like I don't know, it's kind of like they don't know what to do with it, so they just start doing stupid things that makes no sense. It was so annoying in that respect. Other percentage, it was supposed to say, let's kill. He's so funny. Ruined him. Yeah, Tig was crazy. Yeah, Tig was. There's the good thing about that series is there's one or two things that happen that it was just quality. It's just so good. It just like you're so shocked by things. That's if I was writing the series, that's exactly the way I would do it. Just all of a sudden shock the shit out of the audience because that keeps you interested and entertained. Brilliant. Absolutely brilliant. Yeah, Chibs was class after Donna. Yeah, yeah. It's crazy. I mean, and then you got the funeral where the copper Hale gets his head run over. And I don't know if you've seen it, guys. But I don't know if you've seen it. But Yellowstone. That's wrote by the guy that played Chief Hale, and it's brilliant. It's brilliant. It really is good. So check out Yellowstone. If you like Sons of Anarchy, check out Yellowstone. It's absolute quality. Absolute quality. And there's this Beth. There's this last Beth and she just plays an amazing part. She is absolutely brilliant. So yeah, make sure you check out Yellowstone if you haven't watched it, because I tell you what, you will fall in love with that series because it's so good. It's so good if you like Sons of Anarchy. They are small dogs. They are funny. Crying in the grass. Air was cool. Yeah, Air was cool. Yes, they are just little. The one white one is Cody. Brown is Coco. What was that? DAA check. The bent one. What was the name? Oh mate, you're testing my brain now. What was it? I can see her face. I can't think of her name. But some of the stuff in that series is absolutely amazing. Yeah, Blondie. We'll go with Blondie. It's I can't remember her name, but that she was absolutely mint. She was absolute quality in that, and the way they set her up as well was excellent. The only one that I didn't like was the one where they took the kid, and I was like, makes no sense. You're causing all this shit. Why don't you just tell him where the kid is or whatever? It just didn't. That one did not make no sense to me. Where they had to go to Irish Stoll. That's it. Yeah, Agent Stoll. Brilliant character. Absolute brilliant character. You hated her so much. It was unbelievable. And then, I mean, I don't know how much anybody's watched of it, but I tell you what, guys, if you can, watch Sons of Anarchy. 7 seasons, and it is absolute class. Absolute class. And then they did the Mayans afterwards. The Mayans was good, but then towards the end, it seemed like they were trying to rush it. And they started doing things that didn't make any sense. And I hate when they do that. It just didn't make any sense. There was certain things that happened that was like, hey, what? Why would that happen? That makes no sense. I just jumped up and went, yeah, stole, yeah. I was trying to get it. I just could not get it. So yeah, that was what was the final result. 3-1, mate, to England. Played some decent stuff. Scotland was, fighting as they always do. It wasn't anything great shakes, to be fair. It's not easy to watch at times. Yeah, oh mate, it's not. It's not. Sons of Anarchy is a real heart wrenching type of program. It really is. I ended up watching the Ukraine game. The spineless pricks lost. Did they lose 2-1? Lots of pain. Last season was crazy. Yeah. Well, I have heard. I don't know if you've heard this, Wolf, but I have heard that they're gonna do another one, and Jax is still alive, which makes no sense to me at all. There's no way he survives that. Mm. But that's what I've heard. I've heard they're gonna. I hope they don't do that because I think it's stupid. There's no way he survives that. I hope England capitulate, finish third in this group, fail to qualify for the Euros, and then get relegated on to the mate. I don't care, to be fair. So it makes no difference to me. I don't care, to be honest, what England do or anything like that. I just did this really because I ain't streamed for a while, and I like to have a chat with people in the chat. So couldn't give a shit. I'm more bothered about Forest against Burnley, to be honest. Jats is dead. Head on with the truck. Yeah, exactly. He's off of him. Yeah, exactly. That Nations League is a whole load of bollocks anyway. Yeah, it's just another money making thing, isn't it? The acting was spot on. Yeah, 100%. I loved it. The thing is, it didn't bother me as much. See, I saw so many people going, "Oh, I'm absolutely destroyed at what's happened and all this, that, and the other." At the end, the hardest part for me to watch was hope. Was the hope part? The hope part and the Tara part. You'll know what I mean. If you've watched it, you'll know exactly what I mean. But the hope part and the Tara part was probably the hardest parts for me to watch because it was like, oh man, you guys need to just communicate with each other. You know what I mean? And none of this would have had to happen. But it is what it is. It is the story. So much hate is bad for your soul, lad. Did Jiminho? Yeah, I totally agree with that. The acting was spot on. Tell them, Mama. We are always shambolic in Nations League. We are shy. We only finished third, and our top scorer in Nations League is a 31-year-old Norwich centre back. Toro was heartbreaking. Yeah, it didn't need to go down. No, it didn't. No, well, same as the Donna one. To be honest, that didn't need to go down either. It was just, and to be honest, I mean, that's great writing. That's great writing. Like Game of Thrones, some of the people that got killed in Game of Thrones was just great writing, real great writing, and then all of a sudden it went to shit at the end, like a lot of these series do. But great writing for me. I mean, I'm a writer myself. I mean, I don't do it all that often, but I do it every now and then. And I'm one of them that will always take out the guy you don't expect because that's what sort of pulls you in. You're like, oh shit, man, they killed him. What the fuck? You know what I mean? And I just love that kind of stuff. I just love that kind of stuff. And why should she gone home if there was still beef? Yeah, yeah. It's just great writing, and the way she took her out was absolutely mental. I'm not really a hate-filled person. I just dislike certain players and teams due to football. Yeah, I mean, it's football, man. It's football. Donna was so bad. Yeah, What's the score, people? 3-1 to England. It was this game. It was this. You don't forget it. Sons held together. Yeah, I mean, the biggest problem with Sons of Anarchy is it becomes Sons of Huggers. Who are just hugging each other and then killing each other at the next point. Game of Thrones went boom last season. Game of Thrones was great up till the last 2 seasons. It was just you could tell they was bored and just didn't really want to write anything good. But it's all down to the major guy that wrote it, who just took on all the fame and all this, that, and the other, and then got bored with actually writing anything to end it. And the end was absolutely stupid. There's so many better ways you could have ended that. Lots of people are nice people, but hate players, teams because of sports. It's fairly normal. Yeah, it is. Yeah, it is. But I think every time you say the word hate towards people and stuff like that, it kind of takes a little bit away from you. So I mean, it's not something that I mean, there is one or two people in this world I hate, and it's got nothing to do with football. It's to do with people so much higher up than that. Never watched Game of Thrones, but the theme tune will forever be in my head. Game of Thrones is great. It's just the way they ended it. I mean, it was brilliant up to that point, and then the way they ended it just made no sense. It's class, man. If you're ever bored, watch it. It is class, but it's just that the way it ends is terrible. 8 runs through my veins, sadly. Yeah, I mean, you know what? It's like there's so many things in this world to hate. Bill Gates is definitely one of them. WEF is definitely one of them. You know, there's definitely things to hate, but I wouldn't hate on a footballer or something like that. It's wasted. It's wasted. And every time you hate, a little bit of you, you know, um, goes to Satan. So, no point in it. No point in it. Pick the right things to hate. 8 feeds Satan, mate. You don't want to be feeding that motherfucker. I understand you. The hate I had towards Ferguson was pure fire. Carl Rossi, I've heard it. It's brilliant. I might watch it at some point, but I'll probably keep rewinding the intro music 10 times each episode. The music's class. It's just, you know what, Jimmy. It. I'll be honest. I watched Game of Thrones intently every single time it was on, and to be quite honest, the way they finished it actually hurt my brain because it just didn't make any sense. It doesn't make any sense at all. But, you know, if you get time, give it a watch. You know, everybody makes their own opinion on something. You might be all right with it. A lot of people are. To me, it was just like, that was shit. People who take advantage of others, which I see so often, fuels me. Yeah, 100%. That's another one. Yeah, I can understand why, as a rival fan, it seems fair enough, but I don't hate him or anyone as a person just because of what they did to Arsenal, Ireland in football. I just see, to be quite honest, guys, I think hate is a really strong emotion. And, there is certain people that deserve it and certain people that don't. And every time you hate, you take a little bit away from yourself. That's just the way I see it. It's unreal. It's unreal. Even just watch season 1 to 4. It's enough to take it in. Yeah, it's class. It's absolutely class at the start. Ending aside, I'd still push anyone to give it a go. Yeah, definitely. I would as well. You'd just be a little bit disappointed with. I mean, you might not. Like I say, you might not be. I don't know. Everybody eats to their own, you know. But when, like me, I get so involved in things and so enveloped in things. It's like Top Boy. I watched the end of that the other day, and I thought that was brilliant. I thought it was really well done, and I really enjoyed it, and it was a good ending for me anyway. It's a useful emotion when used properly and directed towards the right fuckers. Absolutely, 100%. I'm not saying don't ever use it. I'm just saying, use it in like Coles just said, use it in the right ways and use it towards the right people. You know, hate somebody. Use the word hate for somebody that's done something to you that is massively impacting on your life, but not footballers or TV series or cartoons or something. That is such a waste. I'm staying quiet about hate. Okay. Do you mean when someone touches what we have passion for, he becomes a piece of shit? Yep, I get that as well. Give it a watch. Rolex by just like Rossi gave me. Yeah, I did give it a watch. Definitely give it a watch. Don't take anybody else's opinion on something when you can sit there and watch it for yourself. You might enjoy it. I was just disappointed because I expected more. But that's me. That's not gonna be everybody. That's just me. I'd never sort of say that everybody should not like something just because I don't. I mean, everybody's different. So if you like it and you get on with it, then that's all good. We did it and caused a world war. Yeah, true. I was young when hating Fergie. No, I don't hate anyone. I have other things to do. Spot on. That's spot on. Spot on. I mean, I don't really think I hate anybody. There is certain people on this planet that I hate, and I really do hate, and I hate them for the reason they hate me, and that's the reason I hate them. But do I want to go into that? Maybe not. Maybe yeah. Who gives a shit? You know, the Bill Gates, the ones that think that because they're billionaires, they think they can fucking run us all and fucking trying to get rid of us all. With the vaccinations and all that kind of stuff. They're the kind of people I hate because they fucking obviously hate me. So, they're the kind of people I point my hate towards. Because there's certain people on this planet, whether you know it or you don't, that don't want you around. They don't want you around. They don't want me around. Yeah? Who gives them the fucking chance to make that choice? They ain't fucking gods. Do you know what I mean? So yeah, they're the kind of people I hate. We're back in a sec. Ooh, I mean, do you not find it weird that the same people are still trying to push a vaccine that obviously didn't work? Why would they keep trying to push that shit? Makes no sense. Evidently didn't work. It's been said all along it didn't work. and many people died when they took it as well. But nobody talks about that. The worst thing you can do in life is betray yourself, follow your heart, be proud of yourself. Absolutely. Absolutely. And also try and help others along the way. Try and help others along the way and hope that those others don't turn out to be pieces of shit. I didn't get vaxxed at all. Mate, respect on that one, man. I never did. Never bought it, mate. Never bought it from the start. We get COVID like we used to get now. That's why I call music. Yeah, exactly. The fact of the matter is COVID is just flu. All the symptoms are exactly the same. So basically, what they did is convince people to be scared of something they've had all their lives. And that's maybe why they've never done anything about flu, because this was already planned ages ago. This was probably already planned ages ago. And this is why I have my channel. Yeah. It's not just about forest and gaming and stuff like that. It's about talking reality. The argument is it was weaponized flu. Yeah, of course it is. Of course it is. You know what? You know what I find really strange, guys. I'm gonna give it you now. Yeah. What I find really strange is 1 minute we don't know what anything like any of this is. One minute we don't know what's going on, and then all of a sudden people are dying, and then all of a sudden we're putting they died by COVID on a death certificate. How can you do that when you don't know what it is? How can you all of a sudden be saying we don't know what's going on here, and then all of a sudden come up with a vaccine? It makes no sense. Makes no fucking sense. COVID was flu on steroids. Mate, none of it ever made any sense. None of it ever made any sense at all. And then they start saying that, oh, you can't be out past 10 o'clock because that's when COVID comes out. Who the fuck is COVID? Is it Solid Snake? Is it a fucking SAS fucking missionary? And then all of a sudden it was like, oh, well, watch your letterbox because it'll come through. You don't have to open the door, it'll come through your letterbox. What the fuck is this thing? You know, this thing needs to be fucking contained and turned into the best fucking soldier on the planet. Absolute load of bollocks. I tell you something, guys, right? I'll tell you something now, yeah? I'll read these things first. COVID was flu on steroids, yeah. Flu was hitting Jim. I'll be back next year. Yeah. Flu will always hit because they never did anything about it because they had it planned to actually do what they're doing now. You know what I mean? I'm never ill anyway. No, I'm not. I don't get ill that often. And when I do actually get something, it fucks me up big time. But I don't get things very often. Snake, yeah, Snake. Yeah, that was fucking mint. What a game that was. I loved that, man. I heard that so many times as well when he used to do that when he was dead. But yeah, I mean, the thing is, guys, it never made any sense at all. I'll tell you something now, right? 2019, yeah, it's Christmas time. I got a really bad flu, and I don't normally get many, but I think it came from my brother who was working at Boots at the time, and I got a really bad flu. And the weird thing about this flu was, one day I was all right, and it was gone, and then the next day it just came back, and it's fucked up my breathing. I'm not gonna lie, it has actually fucked up my breathing. That's why I had to have loads of tests and stuff like that. This was 2019, and if you want my honest opinion, I think that they had this fucker planned anyway, and basically they missed the boat. So everybody, because if you'd have gone on Facebook, everybody was saying, "Oh, I'm feeling really bad, and I'm having real bad times, and all this, that, and the other." And I think they missed the boat. So then all of a sudden, what they did was go, right, okay, shit, everybody's already fucking had what we put out there. So now we need to make a big thing of it. And then they made a big thing of it, and that's how we got all the lockdowns and stuff. Most people have already had it because you could see it on their statuses and stuff like that. But all it is flu. You just gotta grow a pair of bollocks, basically. And to say that people always come up with the argument, oh, it killed so many old people and all this, that, and the other. Let me introduce you to a fact, right? And you can check this out. Yeah. Old people have been dying from flu for years because they can't handle it, because their immune system is so weak. They have been dying from flu for years, but you just never heard of it. They call it pneumonia in the hospitals. Yeah, but it's exactly the same thing. And they just convinced everybody that it's now like a major thing that we're all going to die. And so many people just took that on and just went crazy with the fear and all that kind of stuff. That's all they was doing. It apparently spread around the world and was told to stay two. I mean, that's what I'm saying. Fucking what? Stay 2 meters apart. What the fuck is that about? Honestly, I've never heard so much shit in all my life. Or wear a cotton mask. Yeah, that's going to help you, innit? And then they started saying nurses are dying. Well, if nurses are dying, then they've been wearing cotton masks as long as I've known. So how's it going to be affecting them? Makes no fucking sense. Do you like MGS5? Yeah, I played all of them, mate. Played all of them. I love the Metal Gear Solid. Love the games. Really good. The is it Metal Gear 5 the one that Matt reviewed that time? I don't think I played that one. I think the last one I played was Sons of Liberty or something, or whatever it was called. Drew, that got me to 2 meters. The shit came from China. Like, be serious, mate. When this first started, I was watching YouTube videos, and people in China was dropping in the streets. Where was that? Where was that here? Did anybody see anybody drop down dead in the street? I mean, I'm not saying I want to see that, but I'm just saying, where was that? Why did it happen there but didn't happen here? Makes no fucking sense. Makes no sense. Natural selection, absolutely, 100%. They are basically weeding out the people that are weak. And even my parents have got jabbed as well, which I am not happy about because they are basically. You ever heard of like the terrorist sleeper? Who all of a sudden gets the call and starts going out and doing terrorist stuff, which will be to do with the government as well. That's exactly what the jab is. If you've had the jab and you've had that put into you, when they activate it, you're fucked. You're done. You're finished. Just watch. Truth, man. Yeah, well, Maltor knows what I'm talking about. Maltor knows what I'm talking about. Poor pensions and the cost of living killed more OPs than COVID. 100% facts. 100% facts. It's the one with Venom Snake. Yeah, I don't think I've played that. Is that? I'm sure that's the one Matt reviewed. I don't think I've played the fifth one. Like fourth one was the last one I played. Chat about it sometime. Yeah, definitely. Siphon Filter was good old school game. Yeah, that was good. The only problem with Siphon Filter was if you actually panned your camera around, you could see the enemy waiting until you actually walked on the button that activated them. But yeah, it was a good game at the time. Yeah, great game. Yeah, he was very that guy that spoke, Logan was it or something? Sounded like bloody Kirk, Captain's log. But yeah, but this is kind of what I've got my channel for, man, because I want to get my point out there, and just say what I think about the whole situation. And it's coming back. Don't think for a minute, it ain't coming back, because it is. There's going to be a new fucking strain and this, that, and the other. And the thing that makes no sense for that is when a virus goes to a new strain, it gets weaker. It doesn't get stronger. So how come this keeps getting stronger? They are fooling you all. They are fooling you all. Ain't fooling me. Ain't fooling me, man. Not in a million fucking years. Yeah, it was Logan something, wasn't he? Didn't he, like, when you opened the PDA, didn't he go like Captain's? He didn't say Captain's log, did he? But he spoke a lot like, Kirk, Captain Kirk. Splinter Cell was great too. Yeah, Splinter Cell was good as well. Yeah, that was a good one. Until we sort of got to the later games, and then it became like a another one of them. Oh, I can see everything where it is and all that lot. And they did exactly the same with it as what they do with most games. They just make it too fucking easy, and it's absolute crap. But yeah, mark my words, guys. There's worse coming. You just got to stay strong. You got to stay strong. You got to keep your common sense, because most of these people that are jabbed ain't got no fucking common sense whatsoever. They look at things in such a weird fucking way. It makes no sense at all. And you're like thinking, you have an argument with any of them. You have an argument with any of them, and you'll get the same argument from every single one of them. They all say the same thing as if they're all reading the same book. It's fucking mental. And the arguments, I mean, don't get me wrong, I mean, the arguments are really easy because you know what they're going to say. The arguments are so easy, you know what they're going to say, so you already have your next line. So it's crazy. I'm currently playing one of my daughter's games called Five Nights. Oh, Five Nights at Freddy. It's definitely not a child's game. I don't, for me, Drew, right, personally, I find them kind of games really cheap horror. You know, where you're just walking around a house and then all of a sudden the face just jumps up and you're dead. I find that really cheap horror. I do not like that kind of horror at all. I find it really boring when you're just walking around the house and then all of a sudden fucking a face just jumps up and you're dead. Oh no, hate it. Can't stand that. Can't stand it. Go on Alien Isolation. I mean, Alien Isolation is a proper horror game. Or Amnesia Dark Descent. That's another proper horror game. System Shock 2. That's a great horror game as well. Brilliant horror game. Miss Tenchu. Yeah, Tenchu was great. Tenchu was absolutely great. I miss Friday the 13th game. Is that the new one or the there was one on the Spectrum ages ago, and that was quality. See, now they don't put the time. Silent Hill. Oh yeah, Silent Hill. Silent Hill was class. Oh, I love Silent Hill. The only problem with Silent Hill for me is they didn't seem to know how to end it, so they put in like so many different endings, and none of them really made any sense. The only one that made any sense was the one. What was the one that made sense? The Alien one. The Alien one was the only one that really made any sense. New one. I ain't To be honest, I ain't played the new Friday the 13th game. Have you played Texas Chainsaw Massacre? That's bloody good. That is really good. I like Texas Chainsaw Massacre. Because you get 3 killers against 4 victims. So every killer has a certain ability to try and help the family out. That one is really good. Any Resident Evil, brilliant. I love the old Resident Evils. Not quite keen on the newer ones. They're a bit sort of samey. Best one for me was I love Resident Evil 1. Resident Evil 2 I absolutely loved. Resident Evil 4. Resident Evil 4's quality as well. 5 was meh-ish, to be honest. Weren't great. Evil was more gore than horror. Yeah, definitely. I think they're making Silent Hill 2 for PS5. Silent Hill 2 was good as well. Really good game. Not yet. I heard it was good. Yeah, I mean, the Resident Evil. I mean, Outlast. Outlast is a good game as well. Outlast at times is absolutely terrifying. Parts of that game are absolutely terrifying. Outlast. Duke Nukem. Yeah, I love Duke Nukem. That was another good one as well. Do you remember that music? It was from Static X, wasn't it? Static X. Did you play the thing? Yes, I did. Yeah. I enjoyed it, but I thought that they could have done a lot better with what they did with it. It would have been great if it was co-op and then you go on with people and you trusted people and then all of a sudden they changed. That would have been amazing with a thing. And I just think they missed that opportunity. I've got the remake of Resident Evil 4 remake. I haven't played until the VR mode drops. Yeah, Resident Evil 4 is quality. Loved it. Loved the game. Absolutely. Doom. Yeah, man. Doom was class. Doom was quality. Wolfenstein, again, quality. Who remembers Alone in the Dark? Yeah, I remember that. The only thing I didn't like about Alone in the Dark is you kept picking these fucking books up, and it was like fucking 3 hours to fucking read the bastards. And then all of a sudden you realise that the bits that you needed to read was highlighted. So you basically just spent 3 hours trying to read this fucking book and then realised that, oh shit, yeah, that's the only bit I need to take any notice of. Good game though. Alone in the Dark. There's been a lot of decent horror games in the past. You know, a lot of really, really good ones. The remaking Alone in the Dark, are they? All right. Yeah, that might be decent. I mean, you know, it was a really good game to be fair. What was that one where you went in and took pictures of the ghosts? That was good as well. What was that called? The Japanese one where you went in and you like got a feeling that there was a ghost around, so you took your camera out and took a picture of them. Can't remember what that was called. Good. I don't know. Just it came to me and then left me. They're remaking Alone in the Dark. Half Life was a good horror game. Oh, Half Life was class. Half Life is it top one for me, 100%. Half Life is top one for me. Best game ever. Absolutely brilliant. Really immersed you. Really pulled you in. Phasmophobia. No, I've not played that. It was I can't remember what it was called. You took pictures. You took pictures of the ghosts. I can't for the shit in life remember what it was called. Photo project something. I don't know. I don't know. I can't remember. Dead Space always reminded me of Half-Life. Oh, Dead Space was class. Dead Space is a brilliant game. Absolute brilliant game. Half-Life 2, Dead Space and Dead Space 2, quality games. Half-Life 2 is coming out for the PSVR 2, if I remember rightly. I think they're redoing it for the Nvidia RTX, and that was also a good game. I didn't like it as much as Half-Life, to be fair, but it was good. Yeah, and Doom. Doom was class. I mean, you play Doom now, you get to. I mean, there's none of that fucking hand holding shit that you get now. I need another piss. What the fuck? You know, pissing like a fucker tonight. Did you ever play Alien vs Predator 2 back in the day? Yeah. Yeah, I loved that game. Absolutely loved that game. All the Alien vs Predator games. I thought it was absolutely brilliant. It's the cans you're going through? Yeah, it is. As soon as you open the tap, mate, you're alright until you have a piss. As soon as you have a piss, that's it, you're done. Just gonna keep going and going and going. It's called me eating my grub and shouting names. I want them to remake FlashBack. Yeah, FlashBack was a good one as well. Do me head in. I cannot remember that game where you take pictures of ghosts. And it's so good as well because it's so tense. Because you just sort of walk into a situation and then you get like this noise that you know a ghost's around, and you get the camera out and you're just waiting for it to pop up, and it shits the life out of you when it does. Daylight maybe. No, it's not Daylight. I mean, I've got Daylight. I found Daylight a bit boring, to be honest. Thought it was all right, but it's Project something. It's Project Zero. Is it Project Zero? Is that what it's called? Project Zero. Hold up. I think it might be Project Zero. Maybe it's fucking Project Zero because it's doing my fucking head in. Yeah, Project Zero game. That's got to be it then. Fatal Frame. Fatal Frame titled Zero in Japan and Project Zero in Europe. Right, it's called Project Zero in Europe. But that's a good game. That's a good game. Freaky as shit. Any games you want to see remade? There was one I was thinking of the other day, and I can't remember what it was called. I can't remember fucking shit at the minute, to be honest. I think that's down to how many cans I'm drinking as well. No, there was one game that I was playing the other day. I don't. To be quite honest, I mean, if they do it right, I want to see all the games remade. You know, but they've got to do it right, not put all this gender bollocks in and fucking and all that kind of shit. If they don't do that, then I'm all good with it. Anyone remember Heretic? I never actually played Heretic. I think that was another one, like a first person game, wasn't it? Was it? Don't know. I didn't. I never played it, but if it's the one I'm thinking of, it was first person game. The thing is now, when they remake a game, they more interested in the gender fucking bender side of it and the fucking being 2023 and not offending anybody. And I'm just tired of that shit. So tired of that shit. Yes, it was with Sword. Yeah, I don't think I actually played that, to be honest. I don't think I actually played that one. Dark Forces and Dark Forces 2. That Star Wars. Yeah, well, a mate of mine. I tell you what. Make sure you sub to a guy called Worth a Buy. Right, he's a mate of mine, and he does game reviews and all this, that, and the other, and he loves them old Star Wars games. The Jedi Knight, is it called, Maltor? I can't remember what it's called. He loves them old Star Wars games. He's like me. He loves these like retro games and stuff like that. And he's he's an awesome reviewer on YouTube. So make sure you sub to him. Worth a buy, man. He's a good guy. He's really funny as well. So make sure you sub to him. He's from Sunderland. And he's just a major funny guy. Jedi Knight and Outcast, that's it. You just got it. I got it completely wrong. Jedi Knight and Outcast. Yeah. He loves all them kind of stuff. Loves all that kind of stuff. So anybody who's still in here, make sure you go over and sub to North of Buy. Not North of Buy. That's because I'm reading your fucking comment, Maltor. Make sure you sub to Worth a Buy, not North a Buy. Great YouTuber, great guy. Really is a great guy. Awesome guy. I know my stuff. Yeah. I mean, I know a lot of my stuff from sort of back in the day, but a lot of it I completely completely forget it. Outdoors laughing. No for boy. What the fuck? But yeah, man, go over and sub to my mate Norfolk. Oh fuck's sake, I said it again. Go over and sub to my mate Worth a Buy because he's a good guy. Put me on a few of his videos, which I really appreciate. He's always been there for me. If the bear is the bear taking over, my bro. It always does, mate. It always does after so long. It always does after so long. So he's up from near me then. Yeah, I think he lives in Durham now. He's a sound guy, Mama Floss. He really is. He's a sound bloke. He's a good guy. This is why it always cracked me up when people was trying to tell me I'm trying to wing off their little 100k fucking YouTube channels. This guy's got far more than that. If I was trying to wing off anybody, I'd be trying to wing off him. I wouldn't be trying to wing off you. I don't wing off anybody. Never will. I rely on myself and the way I am. And if people like me, they like me. If people don't like me, they don't like me. Whatever. No sleep will be lost here. Says my head hits the pillar. I'm done. I'm gone. So I'm good. So yeah, it's kind of funny when people say things like that. You're trying to mince off this YouTuber and you're trying to mince off this tuber. I'm sorry, but the YouTuber I know is bigger than all of you put together. So yeah, not really mincing off you, am I? Right, anyway, I suppose I should shut this shit down now. Because I've said all the kind of things that's going to get me banned and blocked and all that kind of stuff. If you can think of anything I haven't said that's going to get me banned and blocked, then give me those and I will use those as well. Because at the end of the day, I don't give a shit. I don't give a fuck. I'm always going to say what I think and what I know and what I want to think. Nobody's ever going to change me in that respect. No matter where it goes, I'm still going to say exactly what I think and what I want to say. So, anyway, guys, I am going to cut it short there. And it's been awesome. Been absolutely awesome. Brilliant. Having a chat with everybody. I love to just keep saying contacted with the chat. I've had so many people say that I shouldn't do that. I should just do my own thing and say what I need to say and not take any notice of the chat. Well, it's the chat that puts me where I am. So why would I do that? Makes no sense. But anyway, guys, I'm going to call it there. And good night, everybody. Thank you, everyone that's joined. Hit the likes and subscribes, please. It's very much appreciated. I don't like keep going on about that because I'm not that kind of tuber. I don't want to keep going. Oh, give me some likes, give me some subscribes, make me money, make me fucking rich, and all that kind of stuff. I'm not into that kind of shit. You know what I mean? I appreciate every single one of you because I don't talk to many people, so it's nice to always have people to talk to in that respect. Oh, I'm lonely, guys. I'm lonely, guys. I need you. I need you. Anyway, yeah. See ya, Yeti. Yeah, see you too, buddy. I hope I've lost all the things now. Night all. Take care, all. Do you enjoy it? Yeah, I love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it. Love it like this. Now you're getting me going. I got 21 seconds to go. I got 21 seconds to go. I can't say the other bit because he says it too fast. See everybody. Yeti. Yeah, big up, man. Big up, Tony. Thanks for being in here. Good night, Vienna. That's a song as well, isn't it? I can't think what it is. If you enjoy it, it's all that matters. Do you? Yes, 100%. I love it. Love it, love it, love it, love it like this. Right, okay, Tony, all stay safe. Good night, everybody. I'm out here now. See ya.